Hey there, happy Monday. Happy Monday to you. I know it was a federal holiday today, so if you guys had a chance to be off today, I know you're happy about that. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. It's not a holiday that really gets celebrated, but especially now. But if you got off today and you had a great Monday, you know, I'm happy for you. Thank you for those 2 thumbs up. Thank you for the 2 people in here. I appreciate you. Happy Monday. Because Monday, what? Monday matters. Okay? Monday matters. Monday matters. It's a good day, just like all of all of the other days. All of the other days. Don't let it get don't be sad when Monday rolls around because you don't want to go to work or you don't want to go to school. Be happy. Be happy. Think of it as starting a new week, another new day. If you're blessed to see another new day, hopefully you will be. Think of Monday as another new day. All right, just like every other day is another new day. A new week, a new opportunity to do new things. So that's what Mondays are. Technically, the beginning of the week is Sunday, but if we want to talk about business and technicalities and technical things, Monday is that first day of the work week, right? So we can look at Sunday the same way we look at Monday. We just want to look at the full week. But other than that, Monday is again a new day, new week, new opportunity to do new things in new ways, better ways, hopefully. Better ways, hopefully. Yeah, it's staying daylight longer. It's daylight longer. And remember, what in like maybe 2 weeks? What's today? The 17th? I don't know if it's like the 24th. I don't know if it's like the 7th or the 2nd or the 9th. But it'll be time to spring forward, to set those clocks an hour ahead. So before you know it, we'll have much more daylight, a lot more daylight, a lot more daylight. So for those people who don't like it, the fact that it gets dark early, in just a little while, there'll be more daylight for longer. It'll be daylight longer rather. It'll be daylight longer. Get more hours of sunlight, daylight, than you will nighttime. So if you're a person who prefers to have more daylight, you got like maybe 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And there you go. There you go. There you go. Be careful where you walk. You gotta be careful where you walk. You gotta be careful where you walk. Because these people who walk their dogs, some of them don't clean up their poop. But in the meantime, you guys watch the legs move. Look at the legs walk. Look at the legs moving, okay? And just know that the legs are moving, the arms are moving, okay? The waist is moving. We're moving and we keep moving. The motto is keep moving. Keep moving. Consistently, and what? Be persistent about it. Be persistent about it. Y'all hear the birds? Do you hear the birds? Do you hear the birds singing, 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 singing. Do you hear the birds singing? Because I do. And they sound happy. They sound happy. The birds sound happy. The birds are talking and singing. It's even starting to look like spring. It's starting to look like spring. You got some flowers. Some flowers kind of blooming a little bit. They got a little bloom to them. So it won't be spring until the end of next month, but hey, you get 3 months of each season. So we're coming upon the second month, ending the second month of winter. Next thing you know, it'll be spring. So it's starting to look kind of springish. Hey, Mad Dog. How you doing, Mad Dog? It's starting to look like spring around here a little bit. The weather keeps changing. The weather keeps changing. 1 minute it's hot. The next minute it's cold. 1 minute it's really hot. The next minute it's really cold. Then it's raining. It's snow. There's ice. So this winter has been this winter has done its thing. This winter has done its thing. But thank you for saying hello, Mad Dog. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. So whether you guys catch any part of this live, a few seconds, a few minutes, the beginning, middle, or end, listen. Thank you for being here. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Subscribers, content creators, YouTube, I appreciate you. Each and every one of you. Because I'm sure there are a lot of things that you could be doing right now. I'm sure that there are a lot of things that you are doing, right? Because we multitask. You're multitasking. So thank you for allowing me to be a part of your multitasking. I appreciate you. So we got some music. Hold on a second, y'all. Okay, I'm never sure if talking is enough to stop that music. Because I am for sure that if they catch it and they pick up on it, they're going to let you know about it, okay? They're going to send you that little notice and they're going to let you know about it. I thought the timer said 3 minutes. I was like, I know we've been walking longer than 3 minutes. I know we've been walking longer than 3 minutes. Let's go this way so I don't have to march. When I get down here, though, I might have to march because I can see the traffic coming. I can see the traffic coming. Hey. But in the meantime, we just what? We just keep moving. Traffic or not, we just keep moving. We keep those legs moving. We keep those feet moving. We walk and talk. We walk and talk. That's what we do. Walk and we talk. And we move consistently. And be persistent about it. Hey, Betty. How are you? Thank you for saying hello. I hope you're doing well on this Monday. This marvelous Monday. Magnificent Monday. Magical Monday. And matters matter on Monday. For some people, this money-making Monday, whatever kind of Monday it is for you, I hope that it's positive. I hope that it's good. All right. I hope that it is positive and that it is good. It's rewarding. You're good. That's good. It's rewarding and fulfilling. Because I keep telling you guys, yes, a lot of people They like, oh, it's Monday. They're like that. And I'm like, okay. And when Tuesday comes, it's Tuesday. Wednesday is Wednesday. Thursday is Thursday. Friday is Friday. Every day is to be praised and appreciated. Okay? Every day is to be appreciated. Each and every day. Love them. Love them. Love them. So, professional, personalized disclaimer. Guys, we mostly keep it light over here. We just walk. We do some light weights on the shorts. All right? But please don't do anything you see me do or hear me say over here unless you what? Contact your primary healthcare providers, right? That's your healthcare team. Your doctor, nurse practitioner, physician's assistant. All right? You had any injuries in the past? Physical therapist, occupational therapist, right? Right? Even your your nurse, right? Your fitness coach, right? Your weight trainer, whoever it is. You go to the gym, they may not be doctors, but then again, you never know. Sometimes they are, okay? Talk with them. Let them know how you feel. Be honest with them about your fitness level. Don't try to do things that you know you cannot do yet. Not that you won't ever be able to do them, but maybe your body's not ready. Listen to your body. Listen to your body. Do not try to compare and compete with people that you don't compare with. Remember that. You may not be as good as your cousin, your friend, your sibling, your parent even. Some of us, our parents can outdo us, y'all. Your friend, your coworker, your fellow student. So don't try to compete where you don't compare. You know where you are. Start where you are and maintain that level of fitness. But more importantly, if you can, improve it. You don't want to hurt yourself. You don't want to hurt your body. Right? You want to work your body, make sure you don't hurt your body. That's what we want to do. That's what we want to do. We want to work our bodies. We want to work our bodies, but we want to make sure we don't hurt our bodies, okay? Your heart is a pump. It needs to be worked just like all other muscles, because it is a muscle too, right? It is the main pump. Our bodies have more than one pump, right? Right? We have pumps throughout our body. Some of them are pumping out hormones, right? Other types of fluids. Our vessels, they push. They kind of pump our blood and our lymph through our bodies. So, but your heart is your main pump. It is your main pump, okay? It's your main pump. So do the things that you need to do to keep it as healthy as you possibly can. Again, don't do anything I say or do over here. Anything that you hear me say, anything you hear me do, you do so at your own risk. Because I'm advising you, don't do it unless you've consulted your healthcare team, okay? Your healthcare team. Those of us who are licensed, registered, and certified, we're on this app, but we're not your healthcare team, okay? So don't do anything that I say or do over here, no matter how mild or how intense. And we don't go intense on live, right? But whatever it is, no matter how mild or how intense, do not do it if you hear me say it or see me do it. We drop nuggets over here, right? Health and fitness, I drop a few nuggets. You guys drop nuggets in the chat. We take those nuggets. We research them thoroughly, okay? That's what you should be doing, thorough research. And don't just listen to any source, right? You want to get the good sources. The .edus, right? I'm not going to even say .govs because the way I'm feeling about the government right now, we got people who are not voted into office or haven't passed any type of hearings or anything to get into office or to be allowed to do the things that they're doing. Those people are being exposed. They're allowed to be exposed. Our stuff is being exposed, okay, to those people. right? Everything about us. And some people would say, well, they know our information anyway. Yeah, but not every single person knows our information. Not every single person knows our information. And it's crazy that one person who is barely a citizen is able to get a hold of that information. But people are starting to see that they're getting a lot more than they voted for. So, but it's too late now. It's too late now. It's too late now. You vote for a demon, you get a demon. If a demon tells you he's a demon, he's a demon. If a snake slithers across and says, psst, it's a snake, then it's a snake. Okay? So, for all the ones who thought it'll just hurt those ones who don't want to work and those ones on welfare, and it won't hurt me, i.e. farmers, well, I think you're seeing a little bit differently now, and so you can't take votes back. So be sure before you vote. And I don't care what level of government it is, whether it's local, state, or federal. Do your research. Do your research and stop just running with who's going to hurt another group of people that you don't like. Because honestly, that's how people are voting. Voting on their feelings. Somebody is getting more than me. Somebody is having more access to this or that than me. I'm becoming a minority. If I'm not a minority yet, I soon will be. So they're voting out of stupidity. The way that they vote is out of stupidity. So, pay attention to your surroundings and do research. Do research. Don't listen to anything that someone says over here in Lions Pride unless you do your research. Thorough research through good, reputable sources. The .edus, those journals that come out, okay? The reputable schools, the .orgs. Reputable sources. And just because they have that, you still want to make sure that they're reputable, okay? So, don't listen to anything I say or you hear me say or do. You can listen, you can pick up the nuggets, but we want you to still research through reputable sources. And as what? Talk to your healthcare team, because what do they form? They form a circle around you. They're the atom. You are the nucleus. You carry that most important part. You carry that DNA, okay? You carry the protons and the neutrons, okay? You carry all that stuff. The electrons floating around, all right? You carry that. So listen first and foremost to your body, okay? Pay attention to the way that you think, Pay attention to the way that you think. Don't think selfishly. When it comes to your body, when it comes to other people, don't think selfishly. Don't always have the thought of, if it works for me, it's great. All right? You got to think about people in general. And when it comes to your body, the same way. When I say work your body, make sure you don't hurt your body. Just because your neighbor can do it doesn't mean you can do it. Just because your mom or dad can do it doesn't mean you can do it. Just because your kid can do it doesn't mean you can do it. Start where you are. Okay? Start where you are. Hey, Georgia girl, welcome into the chat. Georgia girl says, hi, host and chat. Start where you are. You know your fitness level, right? You know how you feel, right? And again, just because your sibling can do it, your parents, I'm telling y'all, some of these parents are tougher than the kids, okay? You got parents who can outrun their kids. You got people who used to be athletes. So when you get on here, you want to better your situation, improve your fitness level, increase your energy, improve your stamina and your endurance. Don't jump on here and do what you see the next content creator do. Because you don't know their history or their background, right? You don't. So you're out here trying to compete where you don't compare. That's not a negative phrase. It's the truth. I can hoop, I can shoot, but I'm not going to try to outshoot LeBron James. I'm not going to try to outshoot any guy or gal I come across because they may have a they may have a history of playing basketball too. You know, stop trying to compete where you don't compare. Do what works for you. Do what's appropriate for your fitness level. Okay? Learn when to slow down and or stop. Okay? Sometimes you need to slow down and you may need to stop. That's okay. That's your fitness level. All right? Over here we walk and talk. I put walk and talk for a reason. I see a lot of people come into my chat and they leave. And next thing you know, oh, I'm walking and talking. Nah, I put that for a couple of reasons. One important reason is because if you can walk and talk without struggling, yeah, you're going to be a little winded. I'm walking, I'm looking around, I got my head on a swivel, I'm paying attention to my surroundings. I know the area, but I still need to be mindful, right? There are pets. There may be people who I may not know so well. So you're doing a lot. I'm moving my arms, right? So I'm going to be a little bit winded. But sometimes I wish people would just listen to themselves after the live, okay? So walking and talking is a sign of your endurance, okay? Your fitness level. But if you can't do both, that's fine. Happy Monday, Georgia girl. Thank you. Same to you. The key component is the movement, the walking, not the movement of your mouth, okay? Not the movement of your mouth. That's not the key component. Now, if you want to talk about food, then the movement of the mouth is a key component, right? So for those that come over into my chat looking for 1 or 2 subscribers, okay, and then leaving the chat, running back saying the same things that I say, there are 2 to 4 good reasons why I chose walk and talk. Not because it simply rhymes. That's kids play. If you can walk and talk, that is a clear sign of your fitness level. But some people will fool you because they're trying to compete with folks. You'll think they can, and when they get off the line, they're like, oh, they throw the phone down because they're so it's not about the cuteness of the phrase or the fact that it rhymes. It's because it's a sign of your endurance level. The other 2 reasons I chose let's walk and talk, I'm not going to say because somebody will scoop it up and run with it, okay? They'll scoop it up and run with it. Hey, Shawanda sis, how you doing? Thank you, Mad Dog. I appreciate it. Y'all see what moderator says. Okay, Mad Dog, the Mad Hatter, the top Mad Hatter. Welcome into this live, everybody. Double tap the screen, okay? Or you can click those 3 dots to your right and thumbs up the live, and we would appreciate it, okay? We would appreciate it. What did you guys do for Valentine's Day weekend? Because it was on Friday, right? So you had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and some of y'all just wrapped up today. So what did you guys do for your Valentine's holiday? Did you celebrate? You know, and celebrating doesn't mean you gave or received gifts, right? Celebrating doesn't have to mean that you gave or received gifts. You and your significant other could have just chilled all weekend. Look, blocked all of the outside noise out, right? Had y'all a good old time, eating, watching TV, maybe had date night Saturday or something like that, or Sunday, and just spent some time together. Just spend some time together. You don't have to spend a whole lot of money. Look at Mad Dog said nothing. Shawanda says, hey everybody. You didn't do anything, Mad Dog. Well, see, look, and that's okay. And that's all right too. It's true. A lot of times on the holiday, especially on the holidays where you get a day off of work, a lot of times you don't want to do anything. You just want to chill. You just want to chill. You know, sometimes you don't want to do anything. You just want to chill. And it's like Valentine's Day was Friday. So some people, depending on their jobs and if they celebrate the federal holidays, they have Valentine's Day Friday. Think about this. If you get off work like half a day Friday, and even if you don't, you're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and off today. So it fell just right for Valentine's Day and the President's Day fell just right together. Fell just right together. It ain't nothing wrong with that, mad dog. Sometimes you just don't want to do anything for the holiday. Sometimes you just want to chill. And even if you have to work, sometimes you're just not in the mood. Sometimes you're just not in the mood. And that's okay too. No, I bought myself a Valentine's Day beer. You bought yourself, okay, girl, look, I almost said beer. Okay. You bought yourself a Valentine's Day beer ahead of time. Didn't expect to do a thing. See, sometimes it's like that. Sometimes, there's just like major holidays. Sometimes people, they just don't get into the shopping mood and all that stuff that happens during Christmas. Sometimes they're just not in the mood. Whether they celebrate usually or not, sometimes they're just not in the mood. And so, but have you ever been in a situation where, especially for the major holidays, like Christmas, July 4th, Juneteenth, something major where people usually have plans like Labor Day, and you didn't want to do anything, but then like the week of, or even a couple of days before, you're like, I think I want to do something. And then it's like you gotta jump up at the last minute, trying to make plans, because all that time before, you just weren't in the mood. And now that the holiday is upon you, it's within a week, all of a sudden you do want to celebrate Christmas by buying gifts, by doing this, by doing that. You do want to decorate a little bit. And you go, if say Christmas is on a Friday, all of a sudden Saturday before, you feel like, I do want to celebrate. Then you got to grab your tree, throw it up, go buy some gifts, and decorate. And even if you don't do all of that, you do it in some form or fashion, right? Because sometimes it just takes you a minute to get in the mood. And like Valentine's Day, if you're with your significant other, you guys know that you love each other. But then again, you guys may be on the outs. So you don't want to do anything. You may be upset with each other. So you don't want to do anything. You just kind of chill. And maybe even Valentine's Day, you make up. Who knows? But even if you're good, maybe you just don't want to do anything. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But I do like seeing people celebrate the holidays. Like whatever holiday it is, whether it's Valentine's Day, Christmas, all this, I like seeing people celebrate the holidays. The family holidays where you get together. Ooh, y'all. I see a big cat. That cat either pregnant. Nah, she ain't pregnant, or he ain't pregnant. He just big. Y'all, that cat's so big. I tell you, he could be a baby tiger. That cat is so big. He could be a baby tiger. I look at cats as baby tigers and lions anyway. But he could be a baby tiger. He's so big. But sometimes it's good just to watch other people celebrate something. And the celebration for you is just to chill out. It's just to chill. Where the hell are these cats coming from? Y'all, I saw one big orange white one. Now I see a big, like gray and dark gray and light gray and I can't do it. I can't do it. I know I call myself lions, but see, I like the beast, right? I like the majestic beast. I don't like these domestic. We like the majestics, y'all. We don't like the domestics, all right? We don't like those. We don't like those. Like sometimes you just, sometimes you just want to see other people celebrate. Sometimes, and you got some people, y'all, they stay in the mood to celebrate. They love the holidays. It's like every month, they're like, okay, which holiday is this month? Which holiday? What, Mardi Gras is upon us, right? You got some people, they just love a good celebration. And I like that. I like that. Now, it kind of seems like it makes the year go by fast when you just kind of look forward to each holiday, because each month has a holiday. Like January, of course, New Year's, but then you have MLK Day, right? You have some states that celebrate other holidays during January. February, you got Valentine's Day. March is Easter kind of comes toward the end of March. Yeah, they get on my nerves right there. They get on my nerves right there. Because you just might as well be quiet when they come through. It's Easter like toward the end of March. Easter kind of falls like March, April, like, right? So in March, whether you have Easter, I think you might have Easter. It's one of them. It's in March or April. Sometimes it's in April. But you also, especially if you have kids, you got spring break. You got spring break. You got St. Patrick's Day. People celebrate that. And April again. So if Easter isn't in March, look, if it's in April, well, March you got spring break. You got St. Patrick's Day. April, some, depending on where you live, some schools still have spring break. If Easter wasn't in March, it's in April. May, you have Memorial Day. Toward the end of May, a lot of people, you have Cinco de Mayo at the early part of May. So, you know, you got a holiday each month. And some people, whether they feel like the holiday pertains to them or not, they just celebrate. What you got? June, you have Juneteenth now. It's a federal holiday. Okay. You got July 4th in July. I think August is the only one that doesn't have a federal holiday that I know of. September, you got Labor Day. All right. October, you got people who love to celebrate Halloween. Then, of course, right, even before Halloween, October, what's everybody's focus for those who do celebrate? Thanksgiving for November. It's coming up in November. So they start preparing. And Christmas in December. They start preparing. So each month has like a national or a federal or national holiday. So for those who love to celebrate the holidays, if you're always like hoping and wishing, oh, it's almost time for so-and-so, you just make the year fly by. Slow down, pump your brakes. Slow down, pump your brakes, okay? Slow down, pump your brakes, and enjoy each and every day, whether it's a holiday or not. And again, it's okay sometimes to just jump up at the last minute. You feel like you haven't been feeling it, but then you want to jump up at the last minute. Jump up at the last minute and celebrate. And then if it's a holiday where gifts are to be exchanged and you don't have a significant other or you don't have a lot of family, like Mad Dog said, she bought her own bear. She bought her own bear. Buy something for yourself. What do we always talk about over here? Treating yourself. Okay? Treat yourself. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. All right? Because a lot of times if you don't treat yourself, who else will? Who else will? So you got to treat yourself. Here it comes again, y'all. Loud, loud, loud. You gotta do it yourself, okay? If nobody wants to treat you, if nobody wants to take you out to dinner, if nobody wants to buy you a gift, do it yourself. Do it yourself. And a lot of times, look, a gift doesn't cost a thing, okay? A gift doesn't cost, oh yeah, this is a big tree right here. And it's got, I don't want to show these people's home, but it's got like tulips on it. They're not tulips, but they look like tulips, and it's like a really big tree. And I'm telling you, it's starting to look a little bit like spring in some parts of the town. I'm sure it's probably like that for y'all too. And some of these plants, they just bloom. They bloom. That's what they do. Late winter, they start to bloom. But y'all know what's not going to be? What's going to be a challenge? It's going to be a challenge for those who have spring allergies, right? So even allergy season is a blessing. But it brings that challenge of allergies. Itchy eyes, watery eyes, itchy throat, runny nose. What you guys do for your allergies? Do you get prescription medication? Or do you have something that over the counter that works for you? Because let me tell you, the sinuses can get to going. Those allergies will trigger your sinuses to acting up. Because your sinuses, they're a whole different, they're a thing in themselves, right? If you have sinus issues a lot, it doesn't really matter what season it is. It's just whenever they decide to flare up and act up. But during allergy season, those allergies kick off and you already have sinus issues. Then your allergies kick in, you got sinus issues. It's just a big trigger. So yeah, spring is so pretty. It's so nice. But for a lot of people, those allergies do them in, okay? The allergies are a problem. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. For some people, those allergies are a problem. So y'all look at the legs walk. Look at the legs walk. See, we gotta keep reminding you to get up and move, right? Get up and move with me right now. If you have not moved for at least a minimum of 30 minutes today, get up and move. I don't know if our West has been 38 minutes. I don't know if I'll finish off another 22 minutes, but look, on here, but for as long as I'm on here, whether it's another 10, 15, 20, 22, get up and move if you have not already. It would be great if you could do so for an hour, but the minimum, I'd say 30 minutes. Depending on your health situation, your health status, 10 to 15 minutes, because we don't know that for each and every person that may come across this live, right? You know how your body feels. You know your fitness level. You know if you have any, situations. You know your situation. So you know if you should keep your movement to like 15 minutes. You know that. And if you should, do that. Do what your doctor has informed you to do, okay? And hopefully, the hope is that if you do have to keep it to 10 to 15 minutes, hopefully the more you do that, you'll be able to increase that to 20 or 30 minutes, okay? Hopefully you'll be able to increase that to 20 or 30 minutes, all right? So it's all about your level of fitness where you are right now. You have to start where you are, and hopefully you will improve. Again, the stress will decrease. Hopefully your energy will increase. Your stamina will increase. Your endurance will increase, okay? Get that cardiovascular aerobic fitness in. Those cardiovascular aerobic activities, which will increase that fitness, get them in, okay? Get them in. Also, get you in at least 2 days of weight training, okay? At least 2 days of resistance weight training. Make those muscles, tone them up, okay? Tone them up, all right? And if you want to get a little bulky, you can do so. Ladies, it's almost spring. What were we talking about? It's almost spring, okay? It is almost spring. You don't want those arms to keep waving. When you put that hand up to wave at somebody, you want to keep that arm waving to a minimum, right? You want that arm to flap. You want that arm flapping to be held to a minimum, right? So just get up and tone up a little bit, okay? Get you some weights. It gets about 2 days of weight training, resistance training, all right? All right? Again, you know your fitness level. You know the intensity that you should be at, okay? Low intensity, mid intensity, high intensity. You know what you can do, all right? You know, hopefully you have discussed this with your doctor. But you don't have to just wait until your next appointment. Most healthcare providers, professionals, they want you to move, okay? That's why we always say, listen to your body. Your doctor's appointment, your next checkup may be, if it's January, it may be February 10th, right? And in January 10th, you decide you want to move a little bit. I'm sure your doctor will be glad to hear you say that you have been walking for 10 to 15 minutes every day, something that you have not been doing. I'm sure he or she will appreciate that. They'll be glad to hear that, you know? And according to your fitness level, of course, I think it could be a lot happening and they would still be glad if you're able to at least get in 10 minutes. Where you haven't been doing anything every day, maybe 10 minutes. And it doesn't have to just be with your legs. It doesn't have to just be with, walking, right? Get a hula hoop. Do it with your arms. Whether your goal is to lose weight, to improve your fitness level, your emotional, your spiritual, your mental well-being, all of it is about your health and wealth, right? They like to say that your health is your wealth. Over here in Lions Pride, I say that your health and fitness are your wealth, right? Your health and your fitness are your wealth. So get up and use your hula hoop, okay? You don't have to just walk. Hey, Jill. Happy Monday, Lions Pride. Happy Monday to you, Jill. Happy Monday. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. We were just talking about how the holidays kind of fell this time. If you work, depending on your job, maybe you got today off. It's a federal holiday, national holiday, federal workers. Sometimes you don't even have to be a federal worker. If it's a national holiday, they give it to you. So, if you happen to get off like midday on Friday on Valentine's Day, or even if you didn't, you got Saturday, Sunday, and for many people they got Monday off. So those two holidays fell real good this time. They fell good. Hey, Blue True One, how are you? Thanks for the motivation. I have 8,006. Come on, Blue True One. That's what I'm talking about. Get those 10,000 steps in, okay? You look. Get up and walk in place. Pull those legs up and march. You got it. You work today, Jill. Hey, Tashana. Drop it in and say, hey, Tashana. Tashana Hines, trucker wife. Okay, y'all check out Tashana. Check out Jill. Check out Mad Dog. Okay, check out the content creators that you see in this chat. Right? I don't do the sub for sub, because YouTube don't like that. Now, y'all do what you want to do, okay? But I don't do that because it's not looked at it favorably. But I do believe in support. So, see that how you will, I believe in support. If people come over here and support me, and I know they have channels, then they come into the chat, I ask you guys to please support them, okay? Okay, please support them, even if it's just like to say hello. Because if you subscribe. If you subscribe and you don't go back, guess what? YouTube is going to unsubscribe you anyway. So I'm just saying, be nice neighbors, okay? Be nice neighbors. Jill, my moderator, says hello, Blue and Tashana. Tashana says, hey, Jill. Jill says she worked today. See, I'm telling you, everybody is usually the people. Well, let me tell y'all, I don't even know if we have any federal workers left, okay? At this point, I don't know if we have any federal workers left. I think we got one South African who's just handling everything. I don't think we have a federal staff. But if you do happen to be a federal worker, I know they typically get all of those the federal holidays, so they had them a good Valentine's weekend, right? Even if they didn't get off early Friday or they don't do half days on Friday, they had the day off. They had them a 3-day weekend. And usually when you get those 3-day weekends, the week seems like it flies by. Tashana says, hey, Jill. The week seems like it flies by. So, you guys, again, don't do anything you hear me say over here or see me do, right, without consulting your primary healthcare team, right? I always tell you they form a circle around you, right? They are the atom or the cell. You are the nucleus. You hold the DNA. You hold the most important part. You hold the neutrons and the protons, okay? With those electrons all circling up and through there. You hold it, right? So, your healthcare team is there for you. Make sure that the lines of communication between you and them, each of them, whether you have one or a few, make sure that the lines of communication are open, okay? Make sure that the lines of communication are open. And also, make sure that the lines of communication amongst your healthcare team are open, right? Between your specialist and your general practitioner, okay? between your specialist and your psychiatrist, your therapist, your psychologist, right? Don't be ashamed of that. A lot of people have therapists, psychologists, psychiatrists. We got to remove the stigmas, okay? We got to remove the stigmas. Thank you, Mad Dog, for dropping those in there. We got to remove the stigmas, okay? So don't be afraid to talk to your psychologist or your psychiatrist about the things that you have to talk with your GP about, your general practitioner, your medical doctor, okay? They need to know because they all can prescribe medications. So you need to have open lines of communication between you and all of them and between them, okay? Between them. Thank you so much, Mad Dog. You're welcome, Tashana. That's what I like to do. I like to, I don't do the, come and grow stuff. I know some people say that that's a way of support, but I don't think that they really learned that YouTube doesn't like that. Hold on, y'all. Here go my friend. There he is. I hadn't seen him in so long. He ran with me today, y'all. I hadn't seen him in a long time. You're just getting home, multitasking. Yes, Jill, yes, that's what I always tell them. Look, if you are in this chat, I appreciate you, okay? Whether you're here for a few seconds, a few minutes, the first portion, the mid portion, the end portion. We got to multitask, y'all, okay? We're busy people. So I just appreciate you for being here and allowing me to be a part of your multitasking, okay? I say that, and I say that, I really mean that. Because I truly understand when I'm watching people, look, I'm in the kitchen cooking. I'm trying to open up another tab to try to support somebody else, or usually I try to do another device. Because I don't, y'all, the apps know everything we do, okay? And I don't know how they feel about me opening up 2 or 3 tabs on the same device. So I got like 3 or 4 devices. So if they're not busy or nobody's on them, I just kind of 3 people on at the same time. That's how we do it. Thank you, Mad Dog. Double tap that screen, y'all. Double tap that screen. Or hit those 3 dots to the top right and give us a thumbs up. Y'all know I don't be fussing about those thumbs up. Because let me tell you, let me tell y'all, a secret about the asking for the likes. People will be right there watching you. Say if you got 5 people watching. If you say something about a thumbs up, guess what they do? 2 or 3 of them leave. So I'll be like, forget it. I'll just keep the view. Because they'll sit right there with you. And as soon as you say something about a thumbs up or a like, sometimes they leave. I'll be like, what the heck? I'm like, whatever. To each his own. So, look, I appreciate the thumbs. Letting you know that if I say something about them, I appreciate them, okay? When my moderators say thumbs up the live, it's because we appreciate it. You are appreciated, okay? You are. You're appreciated. We don't be playing, but for some reason, I don't know. You know what? I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I have been in lives before, and when people keep saying that, I do get a little perturbed, especially if I know I've done it. Or especially if the content creator says it a lot. Now the mods, that's their job. That's a part of what they do. But if the content, because see, it's a difference to me. Because you have some content creators, they say it and that's it. They say it regularly, they say it often. Because they do encourage you to ask people to support by thumbsing up the live. But you have other content creators, they be like, y'all know y'all can do it. I'm like, you really run people off. And they'll go ahead and do it if you got some mess going on. If you got some mess going on, you be like, I ain't gonna say another word until whatever. Ain't that somehow grown folks are? You can threaten them that you ain't gonna talk no more and they'll give you that thumbs up. But I'm like, look, thumbs me up, I appreciate you, okay? The gratitude is there. But if you don't, and you sitting there looking at me, guess what? That's still a form of support, right? So you can support by thumbsing up the live, by watching. If you don't want to thumbs me up, fine, you watching. Some people say they don't care if you thumbs them down, okay? You like, hit that thumb and like it if you want to, all right? Or just watch. Just watch, I guess. You know, I can't say anything. I can't address you because I don't know if it's you if you don't say anything. But sometimes people will run off when you say that. So we're not trying to run you off, okay? We want you to stay here. So when we ask for a thumbs up, we just really appreciate that. That's why we're asking for it. We appreciate it. So you can thumbs it up or down. You can just watch. You can leave a comment during the live, during the replay. That's 5 ways. If you haven't subscribed already, you can subscribe. That's number 6. Once you subscribe, hold my doorbell, ring it. All right? They're all part. So that you get all notifications. Believe it or not, that's going the extra mile, okay? Because you can hit subscribe and that's it. And you're probably not going to get a lot of notifications. But you hit that all, that's another form of support. Okay? Okay? Hey, Joyelle. Wait a minute. Wait, Mad Dog. Let me look at this chat, y'all. Mad Dog says, say it like Big A. On repeat. He be saying it on repeat, Mad Dog. Hey, Joyelle. Joyelle says, hey, sisters and friends. Hey, welcome into the chat, Joyelle. Mad Dog says, like, comment, and subscribe. Yes, we appreciate y'all. Okay, for our channels. Come on, Mad Dog. We appreciate it. I don't know why people, when you say, I'm telling y'all, see, the people who have a big chat, they probably don't really catch it. But as having a smaller chat, I often catch it that if you ask someone to like, if you see 5 people, girl, as soon as you say, please thumbs up the live, girl, they skedaddle. 2 or 3 of them leave. I'll be like, we don't even know who you are. And sometimes even you could be somebody talking to us and you decide you want to unlike it. I wouldn't know. I would not know. Mad Dog says, hey, Joyelle, baby. You can ring my sister's bell. Come on, Joyelle. Ring my bell, my bell. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Joyelle says, hey, Mad Dog, my sister boo. So yes, I don't like to, let me tell y'all something. I don't even like to say that. Y'all, okay, scoop so-and-so up and you scoop them up. I'm telling y'all, they don't like it. But I don't think they mind because I just watch a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of tutorials. I watch a lot of information channels. And it's like, yeah, just telling people to support people is cool. It's kind of like, for you guys in politics, you know how Mayor Eric Adams is right now with his little quid pro quo. Okay? His little quid pro quo. Okay? You know how all that stuff going on. You wash my hands, I wash yours. You pat me on the back, I pat you. See, that's even like in politics that's wrong. Because that's when you start doing things that you shouldn't do. Okay? On certain jobs, that's wrong. Because somebody may ask you to do something unethical, immoral, questionable, right? Well, you don't tell them that I came on to you and you get to keep your job. And that's even going a little bit further because at that point, that's blackmail too. Okay? That's blackmail too. So it's just certain things that they don't like for us to do. And this is just social media. But I'm just saying, if you want to see growth and you want to, because it's hard, y'all. It's hard regardless. So if you want to see growth, just try to make sure, we all do some stuff that they don't like that. But if you want to see growth, just make sure you try to do things the way they want us to do them. Okay? And I can't tell you all the ways that they want us to do them. There are a lot of people who you probably subscribe to that can tell you and help you. I can tell you the little things that I learned just along the way. And some of those things I'll stop and I notice the difference. Some things I'll start and I'll notice the difference. So it's like trial and error. It's trial and error. It is trial and error. When you do things that make your channel grow fast, and it might not be the right thing you're supposed to be doing, they'll see it eventually. They'll see it eventually. And even if they don't if you go purchase subscribers, even if they don't take them, guess what? They're going to find another way to slow your growth. And I'm not saying that they're finding a way to slow it. You just contributed. Now they have their eye on you and they're just watching it, okay? And we've all made some type of mistake on social media, okay? Because we just want to grow. But I will say, support each other. What's wrong with saying support? This is totally positive. What I usually say is, look, even if you don't like the content, go over there. You might end up getting a notification one day. You might like that one particular video. And you might not like the content in general, but you might end up liking the person. I like a lot of people and I don't like their content. Do y'all ever feel like that? Like there's a lot of content creators that you can like because it's something about, I don't know, it may be something about their personality. It may be something about their delivery. And I really don't too much like the content, but I like them. But for me, that's mostly with people who were on here when I first got on here. I may not like all of the content, but I still like something about. So we're going to march because the cars are coming, right? We're going to keep moving. We keep moving. So we just keep moving by marching. We march. So, there's just some things where it's like, I'll notice that I don't like about the content or the commentary, but it's something about them that I like. So I go over there and I give them a thumbs up, unless it's something that I shouldn't be giving a thumbs up, but I'll say hello and I keep it moving. You don't have to partake in the commentary or the content that you don't like. But like I said, sometimes there's just content creators that I like and I go and say hello. And so when content creators come into my chat, I often say, please support them if you don't mind. Go over there, even if you don't like them, support them. I'm not going to necessarily tell you to subscribe to them because, again, I don't want to be seen as like a growth channel, but I'm going to tell you to support them, check them out, because you can like a video without subscribing, so you may go over there and you may not like what they're talking about, but you may like their delivery. You may even just like the chat. Like sometimes the chat is so funny, y'all. Sometimes the chat be a mess. In a good way, sometimes in a not so good way. But sometimes you can just really like the chat, right? So I just tell you guys to check each other out. Check each other out. If it's someone that you like or they're talking about something that you like, then subscribe if you would like to. Because I never know if you did or not. So just subscribe if you would like to. But I'm not going to ever just get on here and be like, drop your link. Y'all get so-and-so, so-and-so. I'm going to say kind of like, check them out. So some people, that may not be a difference, but to me it is, because I don't want to, I ain't telling nobody to drop no bananas. I ain't telling nobody to drop no bananas or no apples and oranges and stuff. All right. Let me read y'all's comments. I'm going to slow down a little bit. We've been walking kind of slow today. Thank you, Jill. I appreciate you. Jill got retirement day. She got Mad Dog. Thank you so much. Jill says, I'm tired but good, Joyelle. Thanks for asking. I pray that all is well with you. See, thank y'all. Thank y'all for having that type of communication in the chat. And y'all, guess what? That's why our chat is not big, okay? Because we be trying to be adults, okay? We be trying to be adults, okay? Just checking on each other, talking to each other, having fun, having a laugh or two. And that's it, and that's all. Okay? That's it, and that's all. Joyette says, Jill, Lord knows, I'm with you on the tire situation. Laugh out loud, but all will be well. Thanks for asking. Yes, all will be well. I'm telling y'all, it's Monday, but that's okay. That's okay. Monday is just as good as each and every other day. We got to love it, respect it, and look, a lot of times it's the hard day because it's the first day of the week, but that's all right. It's the first day of the week and it can be kind of hard, but listen, Wednesday may bust out hard on you, okay? You just never know. Wednesday may be hard on you. You may have a lot of stuff you gotta do Wednesday. It could be Tuesday, it could be Thursday, it could be Friday. Sometimes it is Friday. That last day of the week, you're ready to get out of there, and it seems like every time you turn around, something is popping off. Something is going on. And you got some people, they be like, I don't care what pop off on Friday. 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, I'm out of here. I'm out of here, okay? Okay? So, and that's another thing I used to do, y'all. I kind of with dropping links, I kind of wait till I'm about to end the live. But lately, I've been kind of okay with it being during the live, but I don't do it throughout the live. Because sometimes if I wait till the end, the moderators may forget who was in here. And like I just saw Jill drop retirement days, and Betty was in here earlier, and she hadn't been in here for the past few minutes that I know of. She could be watching, I don't know. So I wouldn't want her to be forgotten. So that's how I am about links. I usually would ask at a certain time, like, y'all please drop some links. But I don't even like to say that. I just say support each other. So y'all know what that means. Like, again, you don't have to. You can if you want to. But she was in here earlier. And so I wouldn't want for her to be missed. Okay? I wouldn't want for her to be missed. Because she comes in here, Betty comes in here almost every time I go live. Whether she stays for a few minutes or a few seconds, she comes in here and she speaks to me, and I appreciate her. I appreciate her for that. She speaks to me, so if we're sharing somebody, I want to make sure that she is shared. And I know the way I typically like to do it is to wait till the end, but the more I think about it, sometimes it can be somebody that comes in at the beginning all the time, and then y'all might come in the middle or toward the end and you won't know, and I'm not able to drop the link. So with the chat not being so huge though, you can scroll up so that person won't get missed. So thank you, Jill, for dropping retirement days link. I appreciate it. Joyelle says that is so true, sis. I love hearing good engagement with substance. We won't always agree on the same topics, exactly, and we aren't supposed to. That's how we grow and be open-minded, if you're willing. Exactly. Because it's some stuff I'm not going to agree with. I just know it. But if it's coming from someone I respect, I will have an open mind to it. I might be like, hell no, But later on that day, or maybe even during the conversation, I'm gonna be thinking about what they said, because I don't talk to people who don't make sense. You see what I'm saying? I don't like talking to people who don't make sense. Now, a lot of us don't make sense at some point, but I don't typically talk to people who usually don't make sense when we're engaging. So we're gonna agree on a lot. That's just being like-minded. But being individuals, we're gonna disagree on some things. So there are people who I don't even want to hear. I don't care if we agree. And I darn sure don't care if we disagree, because I just cannot, But then there are other people, if I respect them and they disagree with me, I may be standing hard to it. No. But let me tell you something about me. If I respect you, if I like you, I'm going to think about what you said. Like, again, I might think about it as we go further into the conversation, or I may think about it the next day. And I still may disagree, but it also may open my mind up to what you're talking about, So there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with changing your mind. There's nothing wrong with changing your stance on something, especially as long as it's not going to cause problems or cause hurt or harm to somebody, There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Jill says, that's good, Joyelle. I'm about to take me a nap. Look at Jill. Jill about to take a nap. Jill going to be up at 3 in the morning. She says, you're welcome, Lions Pride. Jill, you're going to sleep. Wishing you a sweet rest, friend. Jill says, in a few minutes after my shower, Joyelle, today was a long day. See, I'm telling y'all, Mondays can be hard a lot of times. But we love them. We're blessed. There are blessings just like each and every other day. Because, we start getting toward the end of the week and we're thinking it's getting easier. It's getting easy. Then Thursday be like, oh, hold my beer. Hold my beer. You thought Monday was something else. I'm about to show you. So you got to look. You got to pray. You got to pray. You got to pray. You got to dig in. You got to keep going. You got to pray. You got to dig in. And you got to look at Jill. See, Jill said, but hey, that's Monday for you. See? Joyelle says, I'm telling you, because my ears will go deaf real quick. Okay, listening to somebody who never makes sense. Oh my gosh, especially if it's an observer. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Joyelle, somebody who never makes sense, somebody who's somebody who's just, I can't do it. So if they are making sense, I'll miss it, because that's not their normal. That's not what they're usually on. But it's people that you get along with, and like again, you have like-minded people. You're gonna agree, but then you need to disagree on some things. Okay, you need to disagree on some things. That's called learning. And even if you don't, if you never agree with it, depending on who it's coming from, you're gonna think about it a little bit harder, right? If it's coming from Jill, I'm gonna think about it a little bit harder. If it's coming from Joyelle, Mad Dog, I'm gonna think about it a little bit harder. I might change my mind. I might not, but I might. But if it's somebody, y'all know the type. If it's somebody who's always always causing a ruckus or fuss, nah, I ain't even trying to listen to it. I ain't even trying to hear it. I ain't even trying to hear it. Jill says, "Amen. I am thankful to have a job." Yes, yes, Jill. Let me tell you that Monday is gonna be, especially if you don't work the weekends. Now, I've heard people who say that they work every other weekend or something like that, and their weekend that they work, they may work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then be off Monday or something, or they may work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So Mondays aren't that hard for them because it's like they work every other weekend, and then Monday kind of wraps up. So I guess it just depends on your job. But for those who work like Monday through Friday, oh my gosh, a lot of times Monday can be rough for those people because everything that didn't get done Friday is still sitting right there for you Monday. Everything that didn't get done Friday is still sitting right there for you Monday. Plus, Monday has its own new thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's the first of the week. It's almost kind of like the first of the month. Each Monday is like a little mini first of the month kind of thing. I look at it like that. The beginning, Monday, new day, new work week. I look at it as like a little mini first of the month. You gotta, cause the first of the month, a lot of times, and it's not just not for people like on fixed incomes. It's just something about the first of the month. Sometimes your mortgage is due, your rent is due, your car note is due. Something is due for a lot of people around the first of the month. So it's like Mondays for work, like little mini first of the months. Yes, absolutely. I would definitely look at all angles coming from you out. Yeah, it's not. And then if you don't agree, that's fine. And that's what I like. I like it when people can agree. It's like I've said before. Sometimes it's some stuff that we're talking about. You don't even have to say the phrase, "Let's agree to disagree." Because if we say something back and forth 2 or 3 times, guess what? We don't agree. We don't agree. So you just steer the conversation in a different direction. It still doesn't mean I'm not going to think about what you said. Because if I respect you, I am. If I respect you, I am. I said, Jill says the profession I'm in, them. Wait a minute. The profession I'm in, them motherfuckers will be on vacation, still email. Oh my God. See what I'm talking about, Jill? Some people, you know what, Jill, is like that. Some people are like that. Like they're supposed to be on vacation. And instead of just enjoying their vacation, they want to make sure that you're not enjoying their vacation. You see what I'm saying? Instead of enjoying their vacation, they still got to email you. They still got to call you. Because guess what? When they're on vacation, they're not there. So that means not only do they get a break, you get a break. But girl, they will call you or email you. And I'm like, why are you even thinking about work? Now, if it's something really, really serious, but you got some people, they do it every time. They're supposed to be on a vacation for like 3 days or a week or something. They're going to email you. They're going to call you. It's something. If they can't get you as soon as they want to, they're going to email somebody else and tell you to get in touch with. It's like, can you take your vacation already? Can you please take your vacation already? Yeah, Jill, log off. Log the heck off. Log off, okay? Unplug that joker if you need to. Log off, unplug it, and do your thing. You on vacation. Let us do our thing. Because y'all, sometimes when certain people go on vacation, you'll be like, oh, it's so quiet. It's so quiet around here. It is so quiet. Joyette said, I'd make my email bounce right back to him. Joyette. Jill says, laugh my butt off, Joy. Yeah, they don't care. They still keep shooting the mugs. Okay, Jill, those are the very annoying people. Oh my gosh. Those are the ones who are just, they make it their business to be annoying. It's almost like they act like the place cannot function while they're on vacation. Like, take your vacation. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy yourself, whoever you're with. Even if you're by yourself, if you're at home and you take off a couple of days, enjoy your time away from work. Okay, let them be like, okay, she gone. And when you come back, they won't feel like you didn't leave. You didn't even leave. You've been there the whole time. Juliet says, Jill, when you're off, set your boundaries and keep them tight. Okay, okay. I feel you, Joyelle. But shoot, you got some people, they don't care. Like, like she said, that very person that'll still keep sending them anyway. It's like, oh my gosh. And then y'all look, Joyelle, if you set those boundaries tight like that, when you go, look, when they come back to work, boy, they come in mean mugging the heck out of you. They come in mean mugging the heck out of you. I'm like, I don't care, you be okay. You'll be okay, because you should have been on vacation anyway. You over here sending me something about something that happened Wednesday when your last day was Friday, and it's the middle of the week again, Wednesday, and you sending me something about what happened last Wednesday. Enjoy your vacation. Shoot. Jill says, oh, yeah, when I'm off, I don't I don't answer ish. That's why Monday and Tuesday be crazy. Laugh out loud. Joya says, baby, my chair isn't married and doesn't have children. And she sits at that computer all day, see, and sends umpteen emails worrying the hell out of faculty. See? Joyelle's so crazy, y'all. Joyelle's silly. Jill says, I'm not answering my phone or emails when I'm off. Heck no. Okay. I know, Jill, sometimes it's like Joyelle said, like you do. You got to set boundaries. Don't answer. You know, because guess what? They're going to leave a message. They're going to leave a message. And if you feel like checking that message, if it's something that can wait or that's not important, it's like you're not fixing to disturb your time off. You're not going to disturb your time off. And I don't understand how people do it when they get time off. When they're on vacation, they're so worried about, like I said, now, if it's something that I did or didn't do, and I really need to get that to somebody, that's different. But I'm going to make that call or send that email, and that's going to be that, unless they need to talk to me, especially if it's something that I did or didn't do. And I'm on vacation, I'm going to make that call, send that email, and that's that. Now, if they need clarity because it was something I did or didn't do, yeah, I'm going to answer the phone. But all that, some people will call you guys and they'll be like, well, whatever. You give them an answer. They call you back about something else. And you'll be like, are you on vacation or are you working from home? Like, are you on vacation or are you working from home? Julia says, y'all, I swear to God, she just sent one. Girl, don't make me disturb the neighborhood. Joyelle says she just sent one, Jill. Jill says, listen, oh my God, texting the ish. Laugh out loud. Thank God everyone don't have my cell phone number. I ignored them texts too, okay? And then they be mad because they want to swear it down. Oh, I know you saw those texts. Yep, it wasn't left unanswered or unseen. I saw it. But sometimes what they're asking you, y'all, is not important. Sometimes what they're asking is not important. Like I said, if I feel like it's something that I did or didn't do before I went on vacation, that's another story. I will call in, I will email, I will text. But I don't want them bombarding me while I'm on vacation. But I will say, again, same thing if I realize I forgot something important, I will. If they call me and I get the message and it really is important, I will. Y'all, this cactus is getting so big. If it's I will. But once that's done, don't keep texting me. Don't keep emailing me. Don't keep calling me. It's like they do it intentionally, y'all, to disturb your vacation. And your vacation may just simply be you at home for 3 days getting some rest. Okay? You just may simply be at home for 2 or 3 days or a whole week, however long it is. And you may just be getting some rest, right? And they do it, y'all. They do it to disturb your peace. They do it to disturb your peace. Right? It does not be important. It doesn't be important. They just do it. And then, you got jobs that'll do it to you while you're on vacation. And then you got people who will be on vacation and they'll do it to the job. They'll do it to the people at the job. And I'm like, girl, dude, enjoy your vacation. Like, okay. Again, if it's very important, yes, call me, text me, email me, let me know. Because I'm not going to call you, text you, or email you while you're on vacation unless it's extremely important. And if it's extremely important, I will. And hopefully, I'm going to try to get as much into that call about what I need to know so that I don't have to call again. Let people enjoy their vacations. And if you're on vacation, enjoy your vacation and let people enjoy you getting your break. Okay? Let people enjoy you getting your break. Let me see. Joy. Joy, right. It don't be important. It does not be important. Not to me. It ain't on my day off. Jill says, now put some money on the message and maybe Jill, wait a minute. A little PayPal, a little dab of the Cash App a little bit. A little PayPal, put a little sprinkling on the Cash App, and maybe you'll do it. Joyelle says, but why if you still at work or doing office work after hours? Right. Why are you still doing it after hours? In the voice of her drunk uncle, she said 6 o'clock. Jill, I won't even be mad. They get a whole new attitude, Jill. Look, they get an attitude probably better than the attitude when I'm at work. If they gonna dabble a little, well, since you're on vacation, and since I'm interrupting and disturbing, we're just gonna go ahead and send you this $25 gift card. It ain't gotta be a lot. Or we're just gonna go ahead and send you this to kind of help out, get you an Uber or something. I'm like, okay, what y'all want? What you say now? Okay. Now y'all done, right? Thank you. I appreciate that 25. I appreciate that 50. Whatever it is. It might just be 10. Pay for bothering me. I'm off the clock. Pay for bothering me. Okay? Y'all know what I say, don't let bothered people bother you. See, when you off on your vacation, those people are bothered. Some of them are just bothered because you're on vacation. Don't let bothered people bother you. Okay? Don't let stressed people stress you. This is the perfect timing, y'all. I've been on here an hour and 19 minutes. Look, 19 minutes and 21 seconds. Don't let bothered people bother you. When you're on vacation and they start bothering you, those people are bothered. They're bothered by the fact that you're on vacation, okay? Joy, they're bothered by the fact that you're on vacation. Joya says, baby, I don't play when it comes to my labor. Okay? Look, don't let those bothered people bother you. And then, look, let me tell y'all about the other ones to watch. Some of them, they don't want you to say their name while they're on vacation, let alone call them. Those be the main ones calling you. Those are the main ones that call you. They don't want nobody saying their name, calling them, texting them, emailing them, thinking about calling them. It be the ones, okay? It's those people. They be the people, okay? Those are the ones who will call you 2 or 3 times. And then, like I said, if it's important, I don't have a problem with it. But especially if it's something I forgot to do at work, or something I forgot to tell somebody, or if it's just important, it doesn't have to be something I forgot. It could really be important, especially depending on the type of work that you do. But don't just keep calling and texting and emailing me for nothing. Like Jill said, put a little green on it. Shoot, put a little green on it. You finished, Blue True. Thanks to you, just finished 10,222 steps. Yay! Hey! See that? I'm about to wake up the neighborhood. Blue True 1. So I told you could get them in. You can get those 10. Listen, y'all. That's why I always say over here, I don't professionally, medically, or clinically assess, diagnose, treat, or evaluate anybody. We drop nuggets over here. And the nuggets that I drop are usually small. The exercises that you see me do, like we're just walking, right? Walking and talking. And I tell you all the time that the talking is not the important part. The walking is. Okay? The walking is the most important component to this thing, to that duo, to that combination, okay? If you cannot talk comfortably, don't talk. Don't talk. The walking is what's increasing your endurance, your stamina, your energy, your fitness level. It's the walking, okay? So don't talk if it causes you to huff and puff, and just kind of listen to yourself, okay? I say walk and talk, not just because it's rhyming, it's cute. There are 3 or 4 different meanings behind it for me. The most important one is because it is a show of your level of fitness, okay? So if you can't do it, fine, don't do it. That's not the important part. The walking is. And if you can do it, sometimes people just don't like to talk. That's their time to unwind. They may get on the live and not say a word and just walk. That's their me time. But if they're content creators, they may choose to say, well, I'm going to go live. I'm just not going to talk. Because that talking is not really doing anything for your fitness level. It's just that if you can do both, that is a good sign. But you don't have to do that. The important part of that duo is the walking, okay? So walking, okay? Just keep moving and grooving. Just keep moving and grooving. Keep moving. Don't stop unless your body tells you to slow down or stop. Slow down and or stop, okay? Sometimes you have to do both, and that's okay. You just start again later or the next day or whenever you feel like you can, okay? So you just keep moving and grooving. The heart is a muscle, it is a pump. It pumps your blood through your vessels. It helps to pump that lymph through your lymphatic system, okay? It lets that lymph flow smoothly to help with that what? To help with that what? Help you fight. To help you with that fighting, okay? It just allows the lymph to move smoother, okay? To help you with that fighting, it pushes it through. Your heart is the big pump. It's that muscle that moves things along. Your vessels have smaller pumps that also move things along. Like you'll see people with varicose veins. It's because those vessels, those little pumps, they've had a lot of stress. Maybe from standing a long time, standing for years. You see them in doctors, teachers, nurses, plant workers. You know, sometimes you see those people, they work for 20 years and their legs are pretty as all get out. But when you see someone with a few varicose veins, don't look at them and turn up your nose. Look at them and realize that, now it could be hereditary, but also most likely it's someone who has done work, okay? They've done work. Doctors, nurses, plant workers, teachers, you know, they've done work. Those veins have little pumps, okay? And the heart is a big muscle. It's a big pump that helps that lymph to go through the lymphatic system to help with your immune system, all right? Helps that blood go through your vessels, that circulatory system, your vessels, whether it's your blood vessels, your arteries, your capillaries, it pumps it through. But at the end of the day, even though it does that, always listen. Always listen. So when you're exercising, if you feel funny, you feel however you feel, slow down and or stop. Okay? Slow down and or stop. Let your doctor know. Okay? Get it handled, and you can start back again later. All right? Start back again later. Thank you, Blue True One. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you, sweeties. Thank you. God bless always. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm glad you were able to get those 10,000 steps in. And again, I was talking about that when I said, that's why I say somebody else 5,000 may be a goal, you know? But 10,000 steps has always just been that number for me. And when you look it up, just do the research. But like I always tell you guys, we can't diagnose. We can't medically, professionally, or clinically, because information changes, right? Information changes. So they're now saying that 10,000, you don't have to necessarily get 10,000, okay? So sometimes it's things that we've done for years. You don't have to do it anymore. And sometimes we've been doing things a certain way. They say, oh, you don't have to do that anymore. To do less is just as good. And sometimes you've been doing things that you need to stop doing. It's been okay all these years, but then they did research, they found the reason that we don't need to do certain things. So we have to get continuing education in order to know those things. So that's why I always say, don't do anything you hear me say or see me do over here, no matter how minimal or how huge, how large it may be. We try to keep things to a minimum. So don't do it unless you consult your primary healthcare team, okay? Don't do it unless you consult your primary healthcare team. There are some things that it used to be just fine to do it, okay? And now, 2 years later, we go to a class or a seminar and they're like, okay, we're coming back off of that. You don't need to do that. Don't tell people to do that anymore, all right? So those 10,000 steps, I've never seen anyone say don't do that. That has been the thing, 10,000. So congratulations, Blue Truth, on getting those 10,000 steps in. Look, the number dropped. I think it's maybe 8 or something like that. But hey, if you're set on 10,000, that's okay because it's movement, right? It's movement. And as long as you feel good, then continue to do good, okay? As long as you feel good, continue to do good. Joya says, then be like, until further notice, all staff members will be blocked. Well, I'll be away from my desk on vacation. Okay, please see Mrs. Higginbotham. Please see Mrs. Higginbotham to assist in my absence. Joya, you have to tell them. You have to tell them. You have to tell them. Shoot, you're on vacation. Go there and talk to Miss Higginbotham. Miss Higginbotham. Go over there and talk to Miss Higginbotham. Shoot, you on vacation. And tell them, don't worry, you're going to try not to call them either. Tell them if you call them, it's because you need to. So if they call you, let it be because they need to. Blue True One, are you under another channel? Do we know you, Blue True One? I just want to ask because it just seems like I know Blue, because Blue True One comes in here sometimes. And let me tell y'all something. People will come to your channel. And I'm not saying that she did that, but it's something about the way they talk to you in the chat. It's like you feel like they were another name before. You just feel like they were another name before. The extra steps can't do any. Okay, right. If anything, it'll help. Exactly, Joyelle. So something like that, those steps, I kind of stick with that. I kind of stick with the 10,000. You know, if you don't get 10,000, it's no big deal. You can do like your 8 or 9. But people have goals, you know, and it's okay to have your goals. So I'm so glad that Blue True One got to her 10,000. Well, she got over her 10,000. You don't have a channel or nothing. Okay. You know what? Your name is common. Your name is common. There are a lot of people with Blue or True in their name. So that's probably why I feel like that. Because I've never seen a Blue True One though. Or a Blue True. I've never seen a Blue True. So I've seen True Blue. Somebody came here once and her name was True Blue. But I never seen. See, that's something I probably would do on Blue True One. I would probably switch a name that's like True Blue and make it Blue True. Yeah. That's something I would do. Yes, it is. I have noticed. Yeah, it's a common name, like either Blue or True. You know, I seen some people True Blue, like the lady that used to come in here. Her name was True Blue. There were other people with that same name too. So that's probably what it is. It's so common. But you did make it different though, just to switch it around. That and say Blue True One. That's I like that. I like that one. I like it like that. I'm so glad that you reached your goal. Again, Ashley, you went over your goal. See, that's what we're here to do. That's it. That's all. It doesn't matter if it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be 20. You know what, y'all? It's only been like 200 people in my chat when they thought it was about to be some stuff, some mess. Ain't that sad? With all the stuff that goes on in the world, it's the only time it's ever been like 200 some people in my chat. It was when they thought it was going to be some mess. And that was like 2 different lives. But after seeing that like that, and after just being in other chats, I like it. I like it the way it is. I like it the way it is because you get to interact with people. Like Joyelle said, you don't have to always all agree. When you disagree, hopefully you're disagreeing with someone who has enough, enough adulthood about them. I'm gonna make that. We're gonna make something up. They got enough adulthood about them where you're not gonna argue about it. You're not gonna become angry or disgruntled about it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all know, I be saying I own my flaws, right? A flaw of mine is being impatient. I'm very, very impatient. I'm very impatient. And to be honest, I think I've said this on here before. The app has helped me to become a little bit more patient. The app has helped me to become a little bit more patient. Because even though I'm impatient, a lot of times when I'm impatient, I'm not being impatient trying to hurt someone's feelings. I just get impatient and the impatient me comes out. Like, I'm gonna be like, what? Like, especially like, I don't know. Like if I'm just not getting it, I will be impatient. So I just ask people like, that's my flaw. Y'all, I admit that. Work with me. Work with me. Work with me. It's nothing wrong with people being able to tell other people how they made them feel. And sometimes people be like, well, they shouldn't have to tell you that. But sometimes you do. We are adults, but we're not perfect adults, right? We're not perfect. So sometimes a person does need to tell you how you made them feel. Now, will they? And a lot of times stuff get lost in translation because they may be like, well, she grown. She know how she said that to me. Or he's grown. He know how he said that to me. He knew his tone. But I'm telling you, I'm real short on patience. So my tone may change, but my feelings for you haven't until you make them change. My feelings for you haven't until you make them change. So I might be like, so you might have to be like, Lions, okay. Sometimes you just have to be able to accept your flaws. You have to know your flaws. I know that's a flaw of mine. I'm a very impatient person. But again, I'm a lot better than I used to be. So if I'm like, Joyelle, what? You might just be like, Lions, please don't talk to me like that. Then that's just gonna make me pump the brakes and be like, okay, because I know I'm impatient. And sometimes y'all know how it is when you become impatient or you get angry, like, or just when you get like frazzled, stuff comes out maybe in a way you don't mean to harm anybody, but it came out that way. So you should be able to be adult enough to just listen to them when they tell you. Just listen to them when they tell you. Now, everybody's not going to tell you because sometimes they may feel like it's adding fuel to the fire. But again, that's why I like to keep a smaller chat, because even if fuel is added to the fire, if you respect each other enough, both of you should be able to pump your brakes, okay? Both of you should be able. That's why I say if you see someone in this chat that you do not get along with, and you know that you don't get along with them, just ignore them. See them and don't see them. Because what I would like to happen is that you guys can be okay. At least become cordial. But if you can't, don't just not come to my chat because somebody is here that you don't like. Or they don't come to the chat because you're here and you guys don't get along. I would prefer them to take the adult route and just see and don't see. See and don't see. Blue True One says, got to go. Have a good night, y'all. Thank you, Blue True One. Come back. I was just asking you. I hope you didn't get offended by that, because I'm telling y'all now, sometimes you can't ask people nothing, but I don't think Blue True One got offended by that. But that's why I was just saying, sometimes if a person make you feel some type of way, tell them and let them know. That's the only way you can get past it. And that way you don't have to wonder. You don't have to wonder. Like when you see them again somewhere else and they slow to speak to you, or you don't have to wonder. Just learn to communicate. It's called open lines of communication. Sometimes we're good at it, sometimes we're not. Joyette says, you too, babe. She said, yes, you have to tell people how to treat you. And it's like again, Joyette, like I say, you got to know your flaws. I know that's a flaw of mine. I'll get impatient. And when I get impatient, I be like, I snap, but it ain't like I'm trying to dog you out. I'm just like, what now? What? Especially if I'll be like, what do you want? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, I'm just like that. It's not just here. That's just me. And I know. See, I think the worst part is when a person won't admit their flaws. So if you're not willing to admit your flaws, then you can't work on them. If you're not willing to admit your flaws, you'll never be able to see how you may have made somebody feel. So for the longest, growing up into young adulthood, It wasn't a flaw to me. It's like that's just how I am. That's to me. But then you get older and you think about it, and it's like then you hear how some people respond to you. You see how people respond to your kids. You see how you respond to your kids and how your kids say you make them feel, how your family say that you make them feel, how they make you feel. Then you start to say, okay, am I too rough? Am I too aggressive? You have to be able to recognize what your flaws are. Will you recognize them initially? It may take you a while. But if you're an adult, you should at some point be able to recognize some of the things that you can improve on. Even if you don't want to call it a flaw, recognize the things that you can improve on. And I think no matter how old we get, you can always improve on something. You can always improve on something. Sometimes you got to go back to something that you used to do that was good that you don't do anymore. Y'all remember those R words? Relax, release, relate, resolve, return. Sometimes you were doing good. And then, just situations, circumstances, maybe jobs, maybe relationships cause you to act a little bit rougher around the edges, right? So remember some of the good things about you that you don't seem to be doing anymore. So sometimes you have to return to the good. And sometimes you have to return to the bad to remember why you don't want to totally return there anymore, right? It's a lot of the stuff that I'm saying right now. Yeah, it may take a therapist to tell you that, because that's why they have jobs. A lot of times we don't recognize our flaws. A lot of times we really don't. Until enough people tell you, and then you may need some help working on them. So I know everybody's not going to be that way, because like I said, I'm impatient. It may be something else that I have a flaw with, and I'm like, I ain't trying to hear that. But I do know that is the better way to be. Joya says, have a good night, True. That's right. Yes. Rebuild, recover, reconnect. Yeah, reconstruct, recommit. Remember. Okay? Remember the good that you would like to return to that you may not be doing anymore. Remember the bad that you used to do that you don't want to return to anymore. Okay? If you find that you have returned to that bad, remember how to get away from it again. Right? Reevaluate some things. Right? Reevaluate some things. Okay? Relook. Take another look. Relook at something that you did last. It could be as early. It could be like last week. All these R words can relate to things that are going on right now, a day ago, a week ago, a month ago, years ago. Right? Reinvent yourself to a degree. If there's something that it may be you may feel like you act a certain way at church, and you may not be liking the way that you're acting at church right now. You may have to reinvent a little bit, but then you may just have to remember. You may not have to reinvent. Just remember how you were when you feel like you were doing better. Reinvest in yourself. All right. Reinvest in your family. Reinvest in your friends. Reinvest in the things that are dear to you, that are close to you. Right? Like Joyelle said, reconnect, recover, rebuild, reconstruct. See, those R words, there's something else. And then that other S word, that's a 4-letter word, self. We always talk about self, self-love, self-commitment, self-evaluation, self-control, knowledge of self, self-knowledge. Sometimes we got to think about some of the things we're doing. Maybe not even think about what we're doing, but why we're doing them. Who we're doing them with, who we're doing them to, who we're allowing to do things to us, right? So self. And sometimes you got to be what? Selfish. Being selfish is not bad. Receive. That's right, Joya. You got to receive. Receive the good. Return the bad. Not necessarily meaning you wish bad, but if you see somebody trying to throw some bad, return it. Doesn't mean that you're wishing bad for them, but if somebody is trying to send you bad, you keep that. That's what I mean when I say return it. Keep that. Get that and throw that somewhere. Throw it out in the river somewhere. Don't send it over here. To return it to them. Tell them, here's your little package, and throw that over in the river somewhere. Okay? Rededicate. Okay? Rededicate. So there are a lot of R words you can do. Refocus, reset, and restart. After you do all of those, you want to refocus, reset, and restart. And it's okay. Y'all already know I say I don't like a lot of mess and drama. Now, I'll laugh. I'll be in some chats with some stuff going on. But if you notice, I try not to get real dirty and down and nasty, because it takes too much energy. It takes too much energy, and especially when you're on these apps. People see you and want to say, oh, she did this and he did that. He laughed at this. He said this. Now, I can laugh at what I want to laugh at. Some people don't want you to laugh at stuff. But, like, I try not to get, into just really bad-mouthing people in chats and stuff. Because people will want to come back and bad-mouth you. So, you just have to be careful the way you move. Careful with the way you move. Even if you don't like a person, you have to be careful about some of the things you say. That's why I don't understand why some of these people say some of the nasty things that they say about people. Have I been in a situation to say something ugly? Yes. We're human. You're only going to get poked so much, right? Hey, Joshua. Hey, Joshua, how you doing? I'm glad you called me. I'm about to get out of here. So, so situations come up, all right? Again, because what? We're human. But try to make light of them. Even if it's somebody that you can't stand. When you talk about it, try to make light of it. All right? Try to have fun with it. Because ain't nobody got time for all that stress. Ain't nobody got time for all that stress. Joshua says, I got my new apartment in the Bronx last week. It's my celebration. Congratulations, Joshua. Congratulations. You're good. That's good. He says, hi, Joyelle. Joyelle says, congratulations, Joshua. Yes, Joshua, we're so glad that you got your new apartment. Because I know you've been wanting it for a while, so you've got your apartment in the Bronx, and that's great. Glad to hear it. Hope that you've been having a blast this past week. You're welcome. I hope that you've been having a blast this past week. So y'all know what time it is? I think we already said, don't let people bother you. Don't let people stress you out. And if you find yourself in a misery lounge, grab your grip and go. Okay? GYGAG. Grab your grip and go. GYGAG. And if they come over into your place, in your space, in your lounge, in your home, on your platform, okay. If they come to yours, just like you don't want to stay where you're not wanted or where you don't feel comfortable, don't allow somebody to come into your area, into your ecosystem. All right? Into your ecosystem. And make you feel uncomfortable. All right. Yes, we rejoice with you, Joshua, on getting your new apartment. I hope that all is going well with it, and I hope that you enjoy it. Let them GTGAG grab their grip and go. Okay? GTGAG. Okay? Did I say that right? If I say it too fast, I messed it up. Okay? GTGAG. Grab their grip and go. Okay? And if you find yourself over there and they start to take off them clothes and unzip those wolves' clothing, grab your grip and go. GYGAG. The Y flows a little easier. Okay? They can GTGAG. They can grab their grip and go. Or you can grab your grip and go. Get up out of there. So yes, Joshua, congratulations again, Joyelle. Thank you, sis, for hanging in there. Jill's comfort zone is probably in there and fell asleep. Thank you, Jill, for coming into the live. My moderator, Jill, Mad Dog No Good, Retirement Days, Comfort Foods, and more. My sis Joyelle. Okay, I think I was going live a little bit earlier last week, and I was missing Joyelle. I was starting to miss you like I missed Stefan. Stefan better get back here. I don't know what's going on with Stefan. Yes, Joyelle, you know what time it is. The 3 P's, okay? The 3 P's for that 4th P. Peace, positivity, and prosperity, so that you fulfill and reach your purpose, okay? I wish you guys peace, because without peace, there's what? Chaos. Positivity, because without it, there's negativity. Wherever you have chaos and negativity roaming hand to hand, dancing around together, you fail to prosper to your fullest potential. All right? You fail to prosper to your fullest potential. And that affects the way you meet your purpose. Okay. Love you too, sis. I really, really do. I appreciate you for always being so supportive and always coming over here and always being, when the young ones come in, you're always that ear for them. Like you really help me. You come up with the things to say when I may not know what to say. You know, when I want to make sure I'm saying right things to them. And I think that's got a lot to do with what you do every day. So I really do appreciate it. They come in here every so often. I think they be looking for my nephew, but you know, they come in every so often and they chit chat and they talk. And so whether they're really telling the truth or not, which I think the what was his name, Goku, the other day. So I still remember his name. I think he was telling the truth. Azrael didn't come in here today. Azrael be looking for you, Joyelle. You remember Azrael? He's from Palestine. Azrael, no, he be looking for you. A couple of days last week, he came in and you weren't in here. He was like, "Where's Joyelle?" Azrael is something else. Let me tell you, I had to time Azrael out. I had to put Azrael in time out, sis. I had to put his little butt in time out. I took him out though. I only put him in there for like 10 minutes. It was 10 or 30 minutes. Azrael was giving me the devil that day. He wasn't being like nasty or ugly or anything. He was just being annoying. He was being annoying. But I'm like, okay, I'd rather have him being here and be annoying than to have an adult being here and be doing the same thing. I do laugh a lot to my friend. Good morning. That's right. It is morning where he is. Good morning, Azrael. He might come back on the replay talking about, I missed you. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, he was cutting up. What was it? He wasn't being like bad, but he was just like, I think I need to puke or something. I was like, Azrael, was it? Yeah, Azrael. I was like, Azrael, don't you come in here with that. I was like, nobody wants to hear that. Then he said it again. I said, Azrael, I told you nobody. Girl, I had to time Azrael out. It was so funny. I had to time his little butt out. But I think I timed him out for like, it was either 10 minutes or 30 minutes. But he came back. He came back on the next. See, that's what I like right there. People who don't be holding grudges. Man, you time some of these grown folks out, man, they're going to talk about it for 2 years. So I'll see you guys. If it's the Lord's will, we will do a Let's Walk and Talk in Lines Pride on tomorrow. All right. Close to the same time. All right. All right. Y'all know I don't never know exactly what time. Sometimes I come a little bit early. Sometimes we ride around the same time. But I thank you guys for the thumbs up. Yes, I'm hollering. Azrael had got on my nerves that day. I was like, Azrael, why you keep saying that? I said, Azrael, I'm going to time you out. Girl, he said it again. I timed him out. I said, now I'm going to see if he's going to come back. Because, you know, sometimes when you time him out, girl, they'll think they blocked and they won't come back. He came right on back to the replay. I was hollering. He came right on back to the replay. Sometimes, even whether they're trolls or not, sometimes these people just be wanting to talk. They just be wanting to see if you're going to show them some attention. He sure did. As I said, we his people. He don't care nothing about getting no time out. As I said, time me out all you want to. I'm coming right back. And he came right back. All right, sis. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to each and every person that came through here, subscriber, content creator. And thank you, YouTube, for the platform. Look at that. It's 6 people in here. I got a 12th like. I appreciate y'all. Come on back in here. See, it's 6 of y'all in here. Now y'all want me to, now I want to stay on here because y'all know how YouTube is. They want you to get these watch hours. They want you to keep these watch hours. Once you get monetized, see, that's why some people be slow to get their monetization. They be like, because you got to keep up them hours. See what I'm talking about, Joyelle? As soon as I said 6 people, 3 of them left. 1 of them came back. Yes. Yep. And we ain't trying to be going for that stuff. Don't get it twisted. If we got to get bad, we have to do what we got to do. But we ain't trying to be doing it, okay? We ain't trying to be doing it. Because we got kids that be coming up over here. Sometimes we say some stuff, but the stuff we say, they've heard before, probably on a regular basis. Sometimes we might throw out a little cuss word here or there. But I got my own channel not set for children. So, hey, sometimes they just come anyway. Sometimes they come anyway. So I'll see you guys later. Bye, Joyelle. Bye, anybody who's there. Bye, 4 people who's there. If you haven't thumbs up this live, please hit that thumbs up. Okay, like the video. Like the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you. Bye, y'all.